they need to do within their defense. So it'll be a big challenge for us.
Is it as good a defense as the reputation? I mean, it has.
Yeah, it is. There's no doubt. It's overall the best defense that we played up to this point.
I know that you're never surprised by how big a guy is when he comes in here, but you look at a guy like Marquise Hayes. I mean, he's a guy that's got really good size. What was it been like, kind of just seeing him grow into himself and into that mentality of being an
Yeah, it's the
offensive
same thing I said last week. It's been really good, and not just on the field, but off the field. He's from the time he's gotten here to today, and he's still got a lot of work to do, but I mean, his improvement in everything, on the field, off the field has been astronomical, and he had his best game last week, played really good, played good the week before, but, see some things from him that you probably didn't even see 2 weeks ago. But again, he's a young guy too, and, just him seeing things over and over again, getting the reps, watching the tape, and it's like every one of those guys, every day is something new, and they're learning something new. But it's been good to see him grow up and really mature.
Bill, that block that he made on the touchdown to Lee Morris, where he came back and got a blindside block, how difficult is that for a guy to make his size?
I don't know that his size. I mean, it's extremely good. It's great awareness. I mean, he's doing exactly what he should do. He set to his assignment. His assignment left. He looked for work, and luckily he was looking in the right places and found work. And that's one of the things I'm talking about. Would he have done that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? I don't know that he would have done it. But again, it comes back to reps and seeing things over and over and understanding the scheme of the defense and what's happening. Could he, envision that they were going to run a twist to the other side and the tackle was going to miss it? No, but it's, looking for work and not just standing around, and that's why it happens.
EJ and Stacy both at 4 games. Would you like to redshirt them, or where are you at on that?
Still going through the process. I would have said, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, we probably wouldn't have. Now I feel like we're healthy, so we'll see. I really can't answer that question right now. Would you like to? Yeah, you'd like to redshirt everybody, but I don't know that we're ultimately at the end of the season. I know we're getting towards the end of the season, but you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
How do you feel like Creed's playing right now?
He's playing good, and we've had talks. I mean, he's playing good. You know what I mean? He's got to play at a higher level, and I think the last 2 weeks he has. I thought the Houston game was really good, and then from there it kind of tapered off, but the last 2 weeks have been better. Does he have to be better? Yeah, he needs to be better, just like everybody else.
Where's he showed better these last couple weeks than maybe he wasn't as?
I just think playing at a higher level overall. I don't think it's anything individually. You can say this, or this. I just think he's just playing at a higher level. I think a lot of it goes back to as much as you would hope it wouldn't be the case. I mean, there's different guys rolling in and out, the communication and things like that. And maybe he had some frustration on his part. You would like it not to happen, but that's human nature, and we talked and had good talks, and I think he's getting back to where he needs to be.
You've had, like you mentioned, you have so many guys rolling in and out, yet today you're recognized as kind of a mid-season Joe Moore, honor team. Does that say something just about this team as a whole, the depth that you've got there?
I think it's good for him, but by no means are we where we need to be. I mean, that's the one thing, and that's why I like this group. I really feel like the last 2 weeks they've really prepared the right way. They've focused in meetings. They've really been studying things on their own, and it's showing up on the field. And I feel like they're seeing those results, and they're hungry to be better. I don't know. I'm not saying that wouldn't happen in the first few weeks, but I think just getting the continuity of 5 guys practicing together, getting healthy, all those things is obviously going to help. But I think the biggest key has just been the preparation. I mean, the last 2 weeks and including these 2 days, I couldn't, I told those guys the same thing. I don't think we had a bad practice. And that doesn't happen very often, where I could come in here and say that was a bad practice. We've had good practices and it's showing up on Saturdays.
When you say looking for work, is that something you emphasize with the guys? And how do you balance
always.
that versus doing your assignment, I guess? Is there...
Well, you have an assignment and then different things happen. You know what I mean? I mean, that was a 3-man rush, and to explain it, the defensive end hit out to the tackle, so now he's looking back to help the center. Well, the nose looped away, so he doesn't have, so now the left tackle's fine. So now he looks back to his right, and now he can see that somebody's getting beat, and he can come back and help.
Gotcha.
So it all just depends on what happens on that play. If his assignment would have come, he would have never been in that position, but it didn't on that exact play.
Do you see that? Do you see examples of that a lot when you look at film, like say from every game where there's work to maybe go get blocks to go get and guys miss them? I mean, how rare was what he did in terms of just like
that was hard. That was
Yeah.
hard because it's coming from so far away.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say miss. Most of the time, a guard, unless it's a blitz, a different blitz that we've seen that week, and you come back for it and all those things. But that was a 3-man rush where generally he'd be looking to help the center. Well, the guy that he was going to help had looped away, so his eyes just transitioned to that point.